inspiration. Every day, a crack team of Britain's finest minds get to grips with the fundamentals of scientific knowledge and understanding. So welcome, step inside.
Hello.
But be warned, only the hardiest of souls and strongest of stomachs can survive the worst excesses that are Brainiac! Science abuse!
Brainiac. 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 Brainiac.
Welcome to Brainiac, the show that puts the fizz into physics.
The big science tonight.
I'm ready, Vic!
How hard is it to cause an earthquake? Can we flip a car using rockets?
Blast off!
And liquid nitrogen, Russian style. But first,
The firefighter in his costume, tailored in traditional fire-resistant Nomax, essential for fighting fires in this modern day and age. But what happens if he gets caught short? He can't go and fight a fire in his underpants. What's the best DIY fire suit? To find out which is the best DIY or do-it-yourself fire suit, we've set up this test. Mannequins, bedecked in the nearest thing to human skin that the supermarkets can supply. Bacons. Here, in fact, everywhere.
in a minute, we're going to be kitting up the mannequins with improvised fire-retardant clothing. But first, an indicator of the importance of getting this right.
Please observe as a nice bit of bacon plus the shell suit meet the flamethrower. Burn, baby, burn!
Notorious for its flammability, the shell suit is something you definitely shouldn't wear near a naked flame. With a melting point of around 200 Celsius, its nylon shell liquefies into a sticky mass of pig fat and petrochemicals.
But what will protect three similarly bacon-clad mannequins better than a highly flammable shell suit? Introducing improvised fire suit number 1. Eugene here is wearing this stylish lamb's wool sweater and bonnet combination, all in pure new wool. Next, Otto here is wearing a practical yet fashionable PVC raincoat, set off with this jaunty sou'wester. And on to number 3. This time, traditional clothing takes a well-deserved day off. Sergio's daring new look is made entirely from beaten egg whites and sugar. Just add heat for a hardened suit of meringue. If it works for Baked Alaska, then why can't it work as a fire-retardant suit?
3 exciting outfits to protect you from a blazing inferno. But which will be best? The one with the least cooked bacon is our winner.
First in the firing line is wool.
This attractive argyle should be naturally fire retardant. Wool has a high ignition temperature, making it a slow burner that easily self-extinguishes. And while it hasn't exactly burst into flame, it is disintegrating, offering scant protection to Eugene's bacon.
Well, as you can see, it stopped burning anyway quite quickly, although the tighter weave of the merino wool on the bonnet has offered almost entire protection. Moving on now to the PVC. It's gonna get hotter, hotter!
PVC, or polyvinyl chloride, apparently has fire retardancy built in, thanks to chlorine in its polymer structure.
Melting, I would imagine that is going to cause you terrible, terrible agony.
Well, that's put paid to that theory.
And there's some terrible, terrible black smoke coming off the back of it. This is now burning and searing the flesh of the wearer. PVC is useless. But what about meringue? Could that pudding save your bacon? Let's find out. Take this, meringue man.
Made from beaten egg whites, meringue contains millions of tiny air bubbles. These turn it into an excellent thermal insulator and perhaps the most promising of our 3 DIY fire suits.
Well, is that fire retardant or am I wrong? Yeah, it seems to be. Let's check it out. Beneath the meringue, that bacon looks pretty raw, making meringue the best DIY fire suit.
Well, there you have it. Essential advice to any fireman who's forgotten his kit. The wool was a washout. The Macintosh turned into a kind of PVC pig hybrid, but the winner is clear.
From now on, when I enter a burning building, I'll be wearing meringue.
Hidden away in a secret outbuilding just behind Dagenham Bus Garage is the Brainiac slow-motion research facility. Inside, a small team of Brainiacs are devoted to the remarkable line of research we call things, but very slowly. So what's this week's thing, but very slowly? A disposable lighter. Normally, this isn't particularly interesting to watch. But let's see that again, very slowly. Seen 400 times slower than usual, the rapid ignition is reduced to its component stages. An initial ejector of white-hot flint particles is followed almost instantly by a miniature gas explosion as the subsequent cloud of butane is released. All this in a split second. A disposable lighter. One more thing, but very slowly.
Here's one for you. Why do we call a package sent by road a shipment, but something sent by sea is cargo?
Things that make you go,
There are some experiments that can't be done in a lab. They can only be done undercover. Which are men more attracted to? A woman's breast cleavage or her bum cleavage? Sit them either side of a busy path, and which will get the most admiring glances? Let the experiment begin. Nothing on the human body is purely for decoration. The extremities on females send out powerful signals to passing males, and blokes being blokes, their heads are all too easily turned. When early man was like a monkey and walked on all fours, bottoms stuck out, so they were the prime focus of sexuality. As humans evolved and walked upright, the breasts became an important sexual zone too. In fact, some misguided scientists believe that breasts actually deliberately mimic bums. So, bum cleavage got 11 admiring glances, whilst breast cleavage got just 7. It seems, when it comes to sex, men prefer it primitive.
Hello, it's liquid nitrogen time again. Liquid nitrogen. Very special. Today, what happens when little duck is introduced into a miracle of liquid nitrogen? Ursula, please bring the little duck, my love. My love, she smells so good. Perhaps she has been in her uncle's meat shed again. Before meeting liquid nitrogen, rubber ducky is soft and squeaky, like young baby. Now introduce rubber duck to liquid nitrogen. Here comes kaboom! Little rubber ducky comically explode. Comes great effect for perhaps end of rock concert. Liquid nitrogen is a miracle. Goodbye.
Things what my body does.
My name is Antonio Francis, and the thing what my body does is this.
Eye popping, also known as globe luxation, happens when the eyelids are slipped behind the ball of the eye. Thankfully, it's a very rare ability. Otherwise, we'd all look weird, like this person. Will it fizzle or will it flash? The all-new chemistry conundrum posed by Dr. John P. Kilcoyne, Principal Lecturer at the University of Sunderland. So what chemicals does Dr. Kilcoyne have in his shed today?
Potassium permanganate, magnesium. Will it fizzle or will it flash?
Dr. John P. Kilcoyne of the University of Sunderland posed the question. This mixture of chemicals was once used by photographers to help with their indoor pictures. When heat is applied, the potassium permanganate oxidizes the metallic fuel, giving a rather sudden flash, of course. Nice one, Doc.
What a great flash!
Everyone knows that NASA is the #1 organisation when it comes to using rockets for science. But there's some stuff that NASA never tried. Stuff like, can rockets be used to rotate your lunar module on its axis so you can carry out vital repairs? The rockets? 7 VMAX 1500s. The lunar module? A Fiat Panda. The vital repairs? A flat tyre.
Yes, it happens to the best astronauts. You're a million light years from the nearest mechanic when a bit of space rock gives you a puncture and you've forgotten your toolbox.
So, if your car gets a flat and you can't find a jack, can rockets come to the rescue and help fix that flat tyre? Can rockets flip a car? To achieve this, we're using some of the most powerful rockets in existence. 7 VMAX 1500s, each producing 100 kilograms of thrust in just half a second. That's a combined punch of 3/4 of a ton.
But will that be enough to tip the car onto its side?
The world's first rocket jack. NASA never tried this. Okay, Brainiacs, clear the launch site. Take off in T-minus many seconds. Okay, final checks on the equipment. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 in the bed, and the little one said, blast off!
That really is a hot hatch. The incredible thrust of those rockets combined with the car's aerodynamic styling means our vehicle is now in the perfect position for us to change that tyre.
So there we are, a complete success. Results. So, when man first fixes a blowout in a black hole, you can't say that the Brainiac rocket scientists didn't have a little bit to do with that. Take that to NASA!
The The Brainiac Guide to Microwave Cooking, bringing speed and efficiency to the domestic kitchen.
Stop! The following recipe is dangerous. Do not try this at home. Or anywhere else, for that matter.
Today, lobster thermidor. You'll need 1 lobster, Parmesan cheese, and for a simple bechamel sauce, milk and flour. Ours is white. Just one tip. Don't, whatever you do, allow some fairy lights and a bag of gunpowder to make their way into the microwave cavity. 10 minutes on full power is usually plenty for this recipe, but cooking times can vary. The microwave energy causes the fairy light filaments to glow, heating up and melting through the plastic of the gunpowder bag. More microwaves, more heat. And a domestic white goods time bomb! Lobster annihilation! We do these recipes so you don't have to. Do not try this at home.
There's a vast array of breath-freshening products out there on the market, but which is the most painful breath freshener?
Over at the lab, we've selected 4 bad breath remedies known for their mouth-tinkling properties. Mouthwash leaves gums red raw. Toothpaste, icy fresh for a chilling blast around the molars. Mouth spray gets you right in the throat. And finally, minty confectionery, an extra strong variety. We want to know which is the most painful. And to judge it, ice-cold lemonade. As everyone knows, guaranteed to maximise the pain of any mouth freshener.
Prepare to freshen your mouths and begin.
Disguising bad breath is something Brainiacs know all about. The condition is caused by pungent food oils that enter the bloodstream and by festering bacteria in the mouth. Mouthwash contains antibacterial alcohol, which also makes your gums sting. But no matter how much you use, it's just a temporary measure, and the nauseating halitosis will always return. Toothpaste, as every Brainiac has been trained to remember, is an essential part of the daily routine. Its icy chill comes from menthol, which triggers the same receptors in your mouth that sense cold temperatures. But after already brushing 10 times longer than usual, the sensation is getting too much for this Brainiac. Mouth sprays are another oral disinfectant, but by keeping the plaque and bacteria swill inside your mouth, the vile smell is simply disguised. About as useful as flowers in a gent's toilet. Finally, mints. We're ignoring the rumour that bulk quantities are a laxative and hoping instead that a dozen packets will only cause oral discomfort. Time to find out which breath freshener really is the most painful. This lemonade is chilled to the brink of freezing. As everyone knows, hard enough to drink on its own, but in a mouth already overstimulated with icy mint and menthol, it represents oral agony. Well, for 3 out of 4 of them anyway. Mouth spray Brainiac seems to have sustained some sort of local anaesthetic. And in seconds, his pint is no more. The others are really suffering, but second to finish, it's mouthwash. Only 2 to go, just the toothpaste and mints left. And against nerve-jangling pain, mints finished third. Which means a surprising result for toothpaste. But race rules state he has to finish. He's at the pain barrier. But that's it.
And the most painful breath freshener is toothpaste.
So it's official. The sustained grinding of toothpaste into gums makes it the most agonizing breath freshener. This frame contains PVC corrugated plastic roofing. Each sheet is built to withstand the most extreme of weather conditions and is a great economical alternative for roofing your small conservatory. This Brainiac is about to run full speed towards the corrugated plastic. But will he break through or will he bounce off? It's a breakthrough! Whilst it may have a 10-year manufacturer's warranty against deterioration from the effects of sunlight, there is wisely no warranty against the effects of Brainiacs running at it. PVC corrugated plastic roofing, a thing you can run through.
I can do science, me.
Every year, the I Can Do Science Me open auditions attract literally several would-be scientists. Not every idea is a winner, but our Charlotte is so dedicated to the cause that she will listen to each and every question the population wish to put to her.
Name?
Julius.
Number?
4558.
Dear Brainiac, I'm a great dancer. I want to find out if you can tell what type of music people are listening to by the way they're dancing. Hit it, DJ.
This is the science you want done. Come to us with your burning questions and we'll give you the tools for the job. All Julius has to do is guess which type of music these tools are going to be dancing to.
I don't hold out much hope.
So that Julius doesn't hear our church hall disco, he'll be wearing ear defenders and privately enjoying the best sound effects album in the world ever. And so will you. With the music started, our Brainiacs begin translating the sounds they hear into movement. Tempo, style, and even the emotion expressed can give us hints at what type of music is being played. And Julius confidently interprets those crazy hand movements not as an early sign of dementia, but as the effects of listening to jazz. Next. During breeding season, many birds in the animal kingdom use dance to attract a mate, as do many birds in East Croydon every Saturday night. Julius is managing to control his libido and has deduced that all that headbanging and air guitar can mean only one thing: rock. Another successful guess. Isn't he the clever boy? And thankfully, it's time for our final track. Before the introduction of written languages, dance was a way of passing stories down from generation to generation. Looks like the story for today is I Need the Loo badly. The repetitive nature and tempo of their movement has inspired Julius to choose house music. And what do you know? He's got it right.
His name is Julius. He wanted to know if you could tell what type of music someone was listening to by the way they were dancing. The answer, yes.
I can do science, me!
The dog. For the last 17,000 years, man's best friend. The Brainiac. Since the dawn of time, no friends. But forget that. Today we want to know who's better at getting these into this. Brainiac or Beast? Representing Beasts this week, the dog comes in at 18.1 kilos and measures 69 centimetres, whereas the Brainiac stands at 174 centimetres and weighs in at 81.4 kilos. Don't forget our dog has 4 legs, whilst our Brainiac just 2. First up, it's Beast. He's using a specially trained human to communicate positional information through a series of grunts and whistles. Using a modified predatory behaviour, Dog is able to stare down the sheep, intimidating them into going in the right direction. Brainiac is looking worried, and I'm not surprised. With all the sheep in the pen, it's a perfect round for the dog. Can Brainiac do any better?
Dog, dog!
With a vocabulary of 83 words, communication isn't much of a problem for Brainiac. But his low speed and poor manoeuvrability compared with the dog are letting him down. Sheep love to flock, which the dog used to his advantage. Brainiac, however, is splitting them up and making things worse.
Stand! 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 Go!
After 3 hours, the Brainiac manages to trap a sheep using his fully rotational upper limbs.
Go on! Good boy. All right, done! Yeah.
1 down, 5 to go. Oh, looks like it's gonna be a long day. So in Brainiac v Beast this week, we have a clear winner. Beast. Next time, will you be putting your money on a Brainiac or a monkey?
Come in. Stand over there for me, please. Right, Mr. Tickle, what can we do for you today?
Nurse, I'm bored. Can you show me something interesting I can do with my body?
Certainly. Try this. Please do this with your hand. Now try and bring these 2 fingers together so they're touching, but without moving those 2.
Okay.
Bringing the 2 center fingers together without moving all 4 is extremely difficult because our fingers are used to working in certain patterns, but not in others. With practice, this unusual movement can be mastered, but it can be very frustrating trying.
Oh, you can't do it.
No, I can't. How frustrating. Thanks, nurse. That'll keep me amused for hours.
Not at all. Goodbye, Mr. Tickle.
Goodbye.
47-second science. Big science questions in bite-sized chunks. We've all been there. You've just made your dinner to enjoy whilst watching TV. But what's quicker, to load yourself up with everything and do it in 1 trip, or to make 2 trips, carrying less but moving faster? 2 journeys or 1? When given the choice, people will nearly always opt for the single journey option. This is because psychologically 2 journeys seem like twice the work. But is it? And 2 journeys is off, accelerating to nearly 3 miles per hour and carrying just half of his meal. He's racing ahead. A terrible start for 1 journey, but remember, he only has to make 1 journey. This could be very close. And he's on his way, hitting a top speed of around 1 mile per hour. 2 journeys is loading up for his 2nd trip. He's catching up with 1 journey, and thanks to his explosive pace, leaves his opponent for dust in the hallway. And there it is. Whilst 2 journeys sits triumphantly with his gourmet spread, 1 journey is left wondering what could have been. Scientific proof that 2 journeys really are better than 1. 47-second science. Big science questions answered in bite-sized chunks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one, the only Brainiac for a Day, with your hosts Dolly Boy and the literally stunning Dolly Girl. Every week, 1 lucky viewer gets to wear the famous yellow t-shirt and hat for a thrill-packed day as a Brainiac. This week's Brainiac wannabe is James, a bar manager from Carrickfergus. Tell us, what is it you're going to be blowing up today?
A drum kit.
And what a lovely drum kit this drum kit is! James had a toy clockwork drumming monkey as a child, and its creepy rhythmic beating has haunted him so much ever since that the mere sight of a percussion instrument chills him to the bone. But before he can blow up anything, he needs to transform from bar manager James to Brainiac James! Now he's got to spin the wheel of explosive truth to decide which explosive will be blowing up the drum kit. Where will the arrow point? It's gunpowder! What a surprise! And what a great result! Uh-oh, no time for celebration because there's the siren. The signal for James and our dollies to retreat to a moderately safe distance. Our explosive expert has set the charge. Gunpowder is highly volatile, so when handling it, it's important not to panic. As always on Brainiac for a Day, our motto is safety first,
Brainiac second!
There's just time for James to prepare himself. Oh, what a blast! Good work, James! Flaming great! Gunpowder is just saltpeter, sulfur, and a cheeky nip of charcoal. You know, the Chinese invented it in the 2nd century AD, and who'd have thought back then it could be bringing so much happiness today, as James's darkest fears are literally blown to smithereens. Well done, James. That's one drum kit that won't be beaten ever again.
Thank you, Brainiac, for making me Brainiac for a day.
No problem, Squire. Here at Brainiac, we're always happy to help viewers with issues. Oh, and James, don't let the monkey get you! Ooh.
Professor Mayang Lee, bringing beauty as well as brains to the world of Brainiac. Recently, the prof's been having fun in her garden with her new favourite toys, a stunning pair of steel balls. By abusing the gravitational field of the Earth using a piece of string and a stepladder, Professor Mayang is able to unleash her pendulous orbs on unsuspecting objects. Today, it's her old television set. She's just bought a spanking new LCD model. So, will Mayang Lee's balls of steel shatter or shunt the television set? A shutter! The fortified glass screen, no match for two 10-kilogram steel balls. Nice work, Prof. Ding dong.
Mother Nature is a dangerous woman not to be trusted. Her mood swings are legendary, her temper furious. Tremble with fear! For today, we aim to shake the Earth to its foundations. Today we ask, what's the best DIY earthquake? To aid me on this momentous challenge, I need the man-mountain of science, John Tickle. There he is there.
Hiya, Vic.
Hello, John. How are we going to measure the success of our DIY earthquake?
Come with me and I'll show you.
Oh, I'd like to do that, yes. Ooh, John.
She's a beaut, isn't she, Vic? Every man needs a good shed, and my shed stroke lab has a seismology machine which measures on the Richter scale. The Richter scale is a base 10 logarithmic scale obtained by calculating the logarithm of the combined horizontal amplitude of the largest displacement from zero on the seismometer output. The bigger the earthquake, the larger the reading on the Richter scale.
Well, it makes sense to me, John. Right, well, you go in there. I, in the meantime, will devise the nature of our quake. What we need is something heavy, something really, really heavy. Oh, look, 2 ton of bricks. This should rock John's world. OK, hoist the bricks!
A heavy weight dropped on the ground should cause an earth tremor, so we're going to drop this pallet of house bricks from a height of 50 metres to land as close to our seismometer shed as possible. Not on it, John's insured, but the computer equipment isn't.
OK, the bricks are risen, I'm ready. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
Good. 3, 2, 1, bricks away!
Well, I nearly bricked myself, but did the earth move for John?
Are you OK, John?
Oh, everything's fine.
So, what were the results?
Well, we saw a nice big spike on the scope, but what we didn't see was any kind of earth tremors like you get with a proper earthquake.
That's because it was just one hit.
The falling masonry just gave the Earth's crust a quick slap. We need something that can vibrate the ground for longer.
Come on, put your backs into it. It's not good enough. I need something bigger. Come on, start that machine thing there. Here's something a bit bigger. Start it up. Oh, that's it. There's definitely got to be some kind of tremors going on there, but we need something even bigger. And that's it over there. This is the big beast. Yeah.
I can really feel those vibrations, and by the look of it, so can that puddle.
Let's go find out if there's any results. Cut it! Enough! Stop! Quit! Right, John. Any results there?
Some fantastic results, Vic. Look, Here's where the sledgehammers started pounding the ground, and this is where the jackhammers came in. So
that's when I started feeling it.
Yeah, and then look, the big bad boy came in and went completely off the scale.
What is that on the Richter scale?
Large.
Brilliant. But we want something even bigger, don't we?
Yes!
Here I go. Nitroglycerine. Dynamite. Right, you horrible lot. This needs to go in there, so start digging now.
All the stuff we've done thus far has been above ground, so half the energy has been wasted up into the atmosphere. If we bury the dynamite, then all the energy should be transmitted through the ground, giving us a better tremor.
I'll bury the dynamite, John.
Oh, that's a cracking idea, Vic, because all the stuff we've done thus far has been above ground, so half the energy has been wasted up into the atmosphere. Vic?
The jackhammers pushed the readings off the scale, so with 10 sticks of highly explosive dynamite buried in the ground, we've recalibrated the seismometer to record only the biggest of tremors. But will we beat the jackhammers? To find out, I need a detonator.
And there it is. OK.
I'm ready, Vic!
Who cares? Here we go. 3, 2, 1...
It's agricultural Armageddon! Alfred Nobel would be proud to see his greatest invention put to such use. The dynamite's certainly shaken our cameras, but how powerful was the quake?
Did you hear that, John?
Oh, that was very satisfying. You can see the initial shock, and just there, 2 or 3 seconds later, some aftershocks.
How does the aftershock work?
Well, you get the sound propagating through the Earth and then be reflected off some boundary layer, and that's what we see there.
So we've had 2 tons of bricks, some industrial whackers and some dynamite. Which is the best?
For me, it has to be the dynamite. Classic earthquake trace there.
Excellent.
The bricks gave a good slap. The industrial machinery, a very satisfying rumble, but way off the scale. With an aftershock to boot, the dynamite had it all.
So there we have it. For the best DIY earthquake, 10 sticks of dynamite in a cabbage field.
We're attaching electric cables to a well-loved, well-paid British celebrity. Will he still be able to do his glamorous day job whilst being electrocuted? This week, it's Rick Waller, one of Britain's biggest pop stars. We've got a special song for him to sing whilst our Brainiacs electrocute him. OK, Rick, do your thing.
She's electric. She's in a family full of eccentrics. She's done things I never expected. Well, then I need more time. She's got a sister. And God only knows how I missed her. And in the palm of her hand is a blister. And I need more time. And I want you to know, got my mind made up now, but I more time. Sorry. My trousers are falling down. She is electric and I'm electric too.
So, can Rick still do his glitzy day job whilst being electrocuted? Well done, Rick! Subcutaneous fat has its uses after all. Next time, can weather girl Claire Nasir's warm front protect her from a lightning storm? Dr. Bunhead on the pull, where every other Tuesday, science's biggest loser hits the town hoping his special mix of near-fatal charm and half-baked experiments will finally get him a girlfriend.
Hello. Hi. Oh, sit still one. What's your name?
Laura.
Hello, Laura.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Bunhead. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
If I showed you something scientific and really cool, would you have a dance with me? Decide after. Okay, you can have one of these. Girls like chocolates. There you go. Oh. And try it yourself. It's quite tricky. You'll see how clever I am. And pop it on the end, and then blow very hard. I like that.
Yeah.
Will you give me a phone number?
No.
All right, hang on. Don't go just yet. Every girl loves one of these. Hairdryer. Increase the airspeed. That means there'll be low air pressure around the side of the ping pong ball, normal pressure around the outside, and that will hold it in place. I'll show you what I mean. It's called the Bernoulli principle. Look. Ooh. More air. Ooh, look at that. And you can turn it sideways. Woo! And it's spinning. Look, but what's better? You can take the same ball and cover it in sequins. Look at that, and make your very own glitter ball. Hold that. Wait, this is brilliant. Look, Saturday Night Fever. Look at that. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the Bernoulli principle, that is. I knew you'd like that. There you go. Cool, wasn't it? Would you have a dance with me?
Gotta go.
Go, have you?
Yeah.
Let me walk you home. It's cold out there. Do you want to borrow a jacket?
Is it a drain specialist? Is it a road sweeper? No! It's Super Brainiac! The result of a mistake in a laboratory. His mission, to rid the world of toxic caravans! Super Brainiac, saving the world with science! Somewhere in UK, Englandshire, an artist is going about his business. Then, emergency! This early 1980s Sprite Major has decor that could kill a man at 100 paces. It must be stopped! Meanwhile, in Brainiac HQ's no-pay sub-apprentice trainee work experience division, the most ordinary of ordinary Brainiacs is polishing an ordinary melon. Almost as fast as paint drying, he arrives and decides on the perfect science for the job. Today, that science is ammonium nitrate, a strong oxidizing agent also snappily known as NH4NO3. Looking good, Super Brainiac. There's just time for a quick safety briefing. Incredibly versatile, ammonium nitrate is commonly used as the basis of many explosives and is an excellent rocket fuel. Super Brainiac saves the day, but the excitement has gotten to him and he needs a bush to go behind. Or as our friend the French artist would say, oui oui. If you've got a problem only science can solve, call Super Brainiac!